Hello everyone, my name is Deb Domke. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today this is the project I will be making. It's a nice gift for your husband, brother, uncle, whatever. It's a man's gift, and it's a little treat pouch so you can put a candy bar in there, gift certificates with it, anything small that'll fit inside the envelope. It's very cute. I've done silver embossing on the front, and we're still using the Guide Greetings stamp set that my previous videos have been on. We're going to be using the tool set here and Happy Birthday. So that's our stamp set that we'll be using. You will need some red cardstock, and the first piece will measure 6 by 6. Your second piece will measure 3 by 5.5. You'll need your embossing buddy and your Versamark ink pad. I have already cut this out with my Big Shot, and this is using the mini treat bag framelits or thinlit dies, and these are what it looks like. This is the piece that takes the 6 by 6, so it fits perfectly 6 by 6, and it will run exactly in the Big Shot perfectly. There's no room to spare though. And the second piece that measures 5.5 by 3, it's a nice regular fit. You're going to have just a very small piece left over. And so those are our thinlits that we're going to be using for the mini treat bag. And for the label, you will need lots of label framelits dies. And I've used the third one in from the smallest, so that'd be 1, 2, and 3, and I use number 3, and that fits the happy birthday sentiment perfectly. Alright, so let's start our embossing. And on the 6 by 6 piece, we want our bag top to go up front. You're just going to emboss this front part right here. That's the only place you're going to be embossing. So use your embossing buddy and run that across, and then open up your Versamark and get your stamp ready. And then I stamp these at an angle at the top and the bottom. You can put as many as you want on your cardstock, it's up to you. But I could fit 5 in, so that's what I did. You want to make sure that you stay within the borders of your score lines, because the thinlits do put score lines on your cardstock for you, so you know where to score to form it into a bag. And then the silver embossing powder. I need a spoon, and then just sprinkle it over your cardstock. I love to emboss. Okay. Now I do have to use the heat gun, so it will be a little noisy for just a little bit. Bear with me. And it'll start showing up. I'll get a little bit closer so you can hopefully see the change. You'll see it go, it's right there, it's starting to turn silver. And just follow it along. Make sure you get it done right. There, it's all embossed. And then I like to take a tissue and just wipe across after it's cooled off enough to get the rest of the embossing buddy, the powder off from the embossing buddy. And next we're going to use our bone folder and see, I think you can see the score lines right here that are made by the thinlits. Just fold it over. Fold on the score line. Give it a nice press. And don't forget your second piece that you need for your bag. It has a score line on it also. And this is the one that we're going to put Tombow liquid glue on. It's a nice strong hold, or you could use fast fuse. That would work and hold very well. I just love to use the liquid glue, and so that's just my preference. And then I pick up both pieces and I make sure my bag is right up here to the top where it should be. And make sure all of those line up. And my bottom lines up also. And I fold it over real quick to make sure it's going to fold in. And make sure I'm not overhanging here. And give it a nice firm press. See, that's why I like using the liquid glue, because it gives you wiggle room time. So you got just a few seconds so you can wiggle things to the right position. And there. And then we're going to turn these over, and we're going to put a little bit of adhesive, well, liquid glue on this side. I usually go to the second notch with my glue and just run a nice amount down, not too much. I don't like having to clean it up when it squirts out. And then fold it over and press. Make sure it's even at the bottom, because this one's not staying even at the bottom for some reason. I'll slide it a little bit more. There. It didn't crease right. Got a little bit of an overhang there. Well, it's a little too late to fix that, but I'll wipe up the glue on the back with the glue adhesive remover. I love this thing. It is so easy to get glue off. Even if it's tape, the adhesive tape, it works wonders on it, on removing it. And then we need to put glue down here on this flap. Bring it up and just hold it for a couple seconds. And that's done there. Smooth that up. There, that looks pretty good. Then we're going to be taking some linen thread. Take your bone folder, because see the linen thread, when you unwind it, it has little kinks in it. And I don't like the kinks. So I take my bone folder and I just run it across the thread real quick, and it removes those kinks. So we're going to take some linen thread, have a nice tail here so we have plenty to tie off with, and I wrap it around about 3 times. And then snip it off, leaving enough to tie. I want to position it up a little bit higher. Now you got plenty to tie off. This is a very quick little project to make, and I think it's very cute. I chose the color red because toolboxes are red, and I like the tools because what man doesn't like tools? And I'm going to get a Sears card and put in here with my husband's favorite candy bar, and then he can go to Sears and get his Craftsman tools that he likes, and that'll be his birthday gift. Okay, that part's done, so we can put our linen thread away. And I've already used the small labels die and cut out my label. So I need my piercing mat, my Stampin' Up! Pierce mat, and my chocolate chip ink pad, and my happy birthday sentiment from the same Guy Greeting stamp set. Make sure that's even, and if my head gets in the way, I'm very sorry. I'm trying to make sure it's straight, and hold it down for just a couple seconds. Perfect. Close this up. I did forget my punch, but it's right here close by. This is the 1/16 handheld punch. I'm going to put just a small hole up here above the P. There. And that will fit the linen thread through it. Bring that on in. Well, that's going to separate. Just a moment. It's called put it in your mouth and get it wet so the thread doesn't separate. We've all done that, right? Okay. And then just tie a nice little knot. Position it so it stays about like that. Yeah. And then cut your ends off from your thread. And that, my friends, is our mini bag for a gift. I hope you enjoyed it. It looks very nice. I like it. I think any man would like it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see. I can see about doing videos that you would like to see more of. I can do that also. But I really wanted to show you multiple uses of the Guy Greeting stamp set. Like I said, this is in our annual catalog, so you can still get it. I don't know if it's going to be in our new catalog that'll start in June, but right now you can still purchase this. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love your business. You could go to my online web store at www.hoosierstampers.stampinup.net. If you would like to become a demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. You could also sign up as a demonstrator on my online store also. So I hope you enjoy this project, and we'll see you soon, I promise. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye.